Right. You'll see similar problems to this in the homework. You're given a statement like I have here in red. If x is less than 10, then x is bigger than 5. And there's two parts to these problems. The first part wants you to find x values that make this statement true. All right, so the way to go about this is to use our definition of a conditional statement. This is the P, and this is the Q. Remember, P implies Q, and so really this is of the form P implies Q. So first thing to do, write out the truth table. P, Q, P implies Q. True, true, false, false, true, false, true, false. Only false there, true everywhere else. All right, so if we want to make, if we want to find some x values that make this statement true, we don't want x values that make it false, so let's just eliminate that row. Okay, so to make it true, we can either have P true and Q true, or we could just choose P to be false. Because no matter what, if P is false, then the overall P implies Q is always true. All right, so let's say, let me just give you a few examples. Let's say, let's look at, say, x equals 7. X equals 7. All right, so when x equals 7, right, then we're in this first situation here, right? Because if x equals 7, then P, which is 7 less than 10, is true. And Q, which is 7 bigger than 5, is true. So overall, we know that we have a true conditional statement, P implies Q. Okay, now what about something else? Let's say x equals 20. X equals 20, let's see. P is 20 is less than 10. Well, that's false. And Q, it doesn't even matter what Q is, right? Because we find ourselves in this situation here, and we know that P implies Q is again true. So there's two examples, x equals 7 and x equals 20, and there's many more that make this conditional statement true. Right, now let's look at x values that make this statement false. All right, so if we want it to be false, that means we don't want it to be true. So we'll eliminate all the rows that lead to true. And we really only have one possibility, right? We just have this possibility. We have to get P, which is x is less than 10, so to be true, and Q, which is x is bigger than 5, to be false. So we need an x value that's less than 10, but not bigger than 5. So let's say, so what's a number that's less than 10, but not bigger than 5? Aha, yes, 4. X equals 4. Okay, so let's see. P is 4 is less than 10. That's true. And Q is 4 is greater than 5, 4 is greater than 5, that's false. So we have true implies false, which is false. And that's an example of an x value that makes this statement false.